Here we are, Dragon Pulling in the Pines 2025, and we are here with Brody at the Motorparts Plus booth. We had to come and stop by and talk to them after we saw one of their vehicles tear ass down the drag strip yesterday. So, Brody, why don't you tell us a little bit about what you guys do, and then we're going to talk about these vehicles y'all got behind us as well.
All right, Pedro. So what we do normally, I guess we do machine work on the 5.9 and 6.7 Cummins engines, and we're also a Napa auto parts store, and then we buy most of our engine kits from PAI. These guys right here is where we get all of our stuff done from PAI, our engine kits, the rebuild, all the pistons, the gasket kits and everything. But we do all of our machine work in-house too. We do all of our blocks, all of our heads, the cams, the lifters, everything's done in-house right there in the spot in Kaufman, Texas. Everything's built there.
Awesome, man. So what do y'all just work specifically on the engines, and as long as it fits in any vehicle, you'll deal with that, or do you guys prefer like four-wheelers? Do you deal with big rigs or what?
Whatever you want, I guess. Most of the time it's like Dodge pickup trucks, but I've done them in like Ford pickup trucks, tractors, box trucks, pieces of equipment, excavators and stuff like that. That's most like the time they do like these little 4BTs and stuff like that. And a lot of times they're like the industrial rear gear drive coming and stuff like that. But this one we got right here, that's out of like a 2019 to 2024 Ram 2500. It did have the roller hydraulic lifters in it, but what we did to this one is we converted it back over to the 4th gen engine. It's got solid lifters in it, basically the same front cover. It all bolts up to the 19 and plus. We have just a 4th gen block. It's even got a 4th gen crank in it as well. You just have to use a different adapter plate in it for it to work, but it all bolts up. The only thing that we reuse on those 5th gen engines is the cover, the crank sometimes, and most of the time they're always junk, and then the cam gears. We use the cam gears, but everything else, it works. It bolts up right to the 19s and up because it's a 4th gen engine. Convert it back over to the solid lifters, not that hydraulic roller of crap that they put in them.
Man, Brody, I can hear just by you talking, you are serious about this shit.
Like, we do a lot of them.
You really are. How long have you been doing this?
No shit, since I was probably 18 years old. But my dad started the business. My dad is the one that started back when he was probably about my age. He's probably 25 years old, but shit, probably when I started when I was 18 years old. So about 10 years I've probably been doing this.
Wow,
about 10 years, yeah.
Well, let's hey, let's go over here, cameraman, and let's take a look at some of these rad vehicles that they brought. Why don't you tell us about what this thing is, man?
So it's a little key truck, a little Japanese key truck. It's a little Suzuki that we put those little 4BT Cummins in it. It's got compound turbo in it. It's powered with a turbo 400 transmission. It's got Jeep. It's basically all custom. Only thing that we, I guess, use is it's got Jeep axles in it, but everything we did, we cut the tubes, everything we did all ourselves.
Get some footage of that, cameraman. Get some footage of all that beautiful
we did
work
all
they got there.
Yep.
Like that interior too, man.
Yeah, and it's got a 4BT 3.9 liter Cummins in that thing as well.
Is it actually? Can you actually use it, or do y'all use it?
Yeah, we drove it here. Yeah. We drove it around late yesterday. We did a little roll by. Yeah.
Man, this thing looks fun, man. This looks real fun. Now I want to talk about this prize back here that you guys got. I saw this truck yesterday, and I swear this thing burnt rubber all the way down the track yesterday, man.
The only thing about it is it's 2-wheel drive, but it gets down the track, and this is our lowest tune setting. It's got the smaller turbo on it. We just got a single 75 on it, but before we had 2 turbos and it had an 85 and a 75 on it, but we turned it down because we drive it on the highway. I drive it, but usually to work, I live about 30 minutes away. I drive it to there and work. It probably gets 20 miles a gallon.
Are you serious?
I swear to God.
What?
I swear to God.
How much horsepower is this thing pushing?
Well, right now it's turned down. Like I said, it's probably like 1150, but with them 2 turbos,
it's turned down to 1150.
It'll probably do about 1500 horse.
Jeez, man.
Yeah, the only thing like I said is 2-wheel drive, so like you saw yesterday, just spinning. The whole damn track just spinning. Yeah, that's the only thing that's
noise. That's not. Hey, are we able to put this hood up here?
Yeah.
Sweet, I'll hold that mic for you if you want, Brody, if you need me to. All right, man, we're gonna get some lovely footage of this beautiful engine here. Oh, look at that, man. So, Brody, why don't you go ahead and tell us what we got in here?
So basically, it's like a 5.9, 6.7 hybrid, I guess. But like I said, it's got that big 75 on it. Well, I guess it's not that big. It's kind of like a smaller 75, but it's got 200% over injectors in it, and it's got that PAI steel piston monotherm pistons in it. So it's got steel pistons, and this is our one that we just kind of threw together as well. We had a Hamilton block that was concreted and everything, but this is one we just said, hey, see how long this motherfucker will last.
This is nice, bro. This is really, really nice. guys. And you guys do all this right here in your shop.
Everything
Build
here,
it,
everything's
Kaufman,
done here. Yeah. And we ship out. We probably do about 500 engines a week. I've shipped to Hawaii. I've shipped to Australia. I've shipped it to Canada. And I ship everywhere.
And you said y'all's engines are put in everything. Not just performance.
Yeah,
stuff,
I've done something like this truck right here. It's got a little 4BT comes in. I've done something like tractors, excavators, box truck, mail trucks. Really anything you can think of.
So you say you ship them over that way. What do you think? What do you think sets you guys apart that people come to you from Hawaii and all these different places? What makes you guys better than some of your competition?
First thing, whenever you call, an actual person picks up. You don't have to talk to a computer. As soon as you call, you don't have to go through a waiting screen. A person picks up literally, Motorparts, how can I help you? And as soon as you say Cummins Engines, there's 3 guys. There's me, my brother, which his name is Jake, and my dad, which his name is Barry. And we're open 7 days a week. So if you call on Sunday at 3 o'clock, I'll pick up. What do you need? And I'll answer your questions right then and there. I'll be able to tell you prices right then and there. I don't have to say, hey, let me call you back or anything like most everybody does. You talk to somebody, oh, please wait, your car will be recorded. We don't do that. As soon as you call, we pick up, hey, what do you need? I'll get 05 Cummins, tell your price right then and there. And plus, we keep them in stock too. Usually I tell people, hey, give me a day or 2 heads up. Sometimes I've had people call me on Saturday, come pick an engine up on Monday. Wow. For sure. We probably build 2 a day, 2 or 3 a day at least.
That's nice. Yeah. Now, let me ask this: do y'all do the work? For the customer, do y'all have a shop basically?
No,
they come in, gotta buy an engine. Hey man, here's my pickup, brother. Will you slap this in there for me?
We used to do mechanic work, but we got so busy doing the engines, and we're a Napa store as well, so we don't close till 9 o'clock at night. So when we get off at 9, then we got to work on the trucks. And I guess dealing with customers sometimes, like I've had a few times where I'm doing the engine and say the wheel bearing goes out or something like that, and like, oh, it wasn't gone out, before I brought it to y'all. That's one thing. Sometimes customers are hard to deal with when you're doing the truck, so that's a lot easier. When you're doing the engine work, they put it in themselves. So if a gasket leaks or anything like that, that's on them because they put all the gaskets on. The only thing I put on is like the head gasket, but they put like the oil pan on, oil pan gasket and all that stuff. So it kind of keeps me hands off if anything happens like that in the future.
Awesome.
For sure.
We're going to finish the first conversation, but hey, cameraman, I want to walk this way as we finish. So let's get some more footage of this truck here. So Brody, what type of service, warranty, kind of things do y'all have like that for your customer? Say I buy this an engine from you, man, something just don't seem to be working right. Can I call you and you guys maybe help troubleshoot something
for sure.
over the phone with me? Or parts broke, I can send something back to you guys.
Yeah, so we offer a 6-month unlimited amount of warranty, and typically, like with these mechanical engines, if anything is going to go wrong with it, it'll happen within when you first bump this thing off. It won't happen in 6 months or a year down the road. If anything mechanically is wrong with it, it'll happen as soon as you bust it off. You'll know for sure. But yeah, if it does happen months down, even if it's out of the warranty date, we'll for sure hook you up to. We'll give it back to you for what we have in it. The gasket kit or whatever.
Amazing, man. Amazing. Dude, hey, you guys do some. Actually, my final question about this is this wrap or is any of this paint?
It's wrap.
It's wrap. Nice. What was the original color of it?
It was red.
Red.
It was red. Yep. Yeah, it used to be a long bed as well, and we shortened it also. We shortened it. Yeah, it used to be about right here, and we shortened it. We did that all ourselves as well.
This thing is absolutely rad, man. How big is the stack? I lied. That's my last question.
Oh yeah, how big around it?
Yeah. How
it's about 8 inches, 10 to 12 inches. Yeah.
Yeah. There you go, brother. There you go. That's what I'm talking about.
About 12 inches.
Everybody wants to do that 8-inch stuff, man. You don't see the 10 and the 12s very much often. All right, my man. Before we get out of here, why don't you give yourself and the company some plugs? Where can everyone find you guys? Social media, website, that type of stuff.
Oh yeah, we got TikTok, motorpartsplus.com. Also, the Napa. You can type in Napa and Kaufman, that'll pull us right up. But our TikTok is Motorparts Plus. You'll see us on TikTok. You'll see that little K truck on TikTok as well.
Man, we're going to make sure we go and follow you. And hey, brother, we really appreciate your time, Brody. Yes, you have yourself a great rest of the time here at the show.
See y'all later.